Can you use that? Hello? Yes, I can. Great. Something went wrong. I had some influence on the schedule, and I landed after a funny quiz with a native speaker. Something went wrong. So, if you're asking yourself, that's also a depiction of me. My company is very funny about that. They decided that without me, that I am the mole. And so I'm presenting a module of me, and I'm not a big open source contributor. I see myself more like as a project developer. I'm solving problems for clients, and this is my newest take to maintain a reusable module. I just need feedback, and I need people who could see something for them, which would like to use them. No, I don't want to install the new Ubuntu version now. So most of you got to know my team in Hamburg. We have very different clients and projects, and we love to work for other agencies solving the difficult problems, for Thomas in Denmark or for Tommy in Freiburg. And of course, we are developing websites, but also, for example, web-based games. But one thing we mainly do for smaller companies, for local companies and organizations, is solving workflow problems with web applications. So the basic question always is, you're sharing Excel documents via mail with multiple recipients who all edit different parts of the documents and send new versions. You all know that your clients do that. And my answer is, you might consider a web app. So example of that are we are having a website for funding of group trips for children. So when you do a group trip with students or in the area, then you can apply for a funding of the local government. And we have a directory of youth hostels and registration for school events. We have many such applications. And what they have in common is front-end management. So we are using, for website management, we are using, of course, the Silverstripe backend. It's fantastic for managing pages. And also the model admin is fantastic in doing general management. But for specialized operations, we rely on front-end management. I will show you some examples. This is an example. I don't even know what the abbreviation stands for. I have to ask the client. But it's an organization of homeowners with multiple sub-organizations, and they are managing just their stuff, their people, events, and also requests for financial support. And they have many users, and every user has only very limited permissions. They only can add something here and edit something there. And it's also, they often they have changes in users, so you don't want to explain the Silverstripe backend to them. Another example is this. This is an organization which has projects and training for art teachers, and it's just a basic event registration website where you can online register for the training courses. That's just a basic Silverstripe form with some Vue.js magic. But the important thing is that the teachers themselves can manage their pupils. And again, it's a limited functionality, and it has to be very easy to use because every year they have other teachers. So they only see their description, they can update their description, and they can manage their participants. So We are most of the time we are building these interfaces by hand, and it's also very easy in Silverstripe. Of course, it's basic templating, but it's easy to imagine that there should be a module for that. Because there is typical functionality that's always the same. You have a list of objects, you have a navigation of different objects, you have an edit form, you have a filter form, and you have deletion and export. And you all know the model admin, that you can do that there. And the idea is to bring that quick configuration functionality to the front end. So that's my take on. I named it Silverstripe DataManager. If you want, if you're like me and just type in the link as I speak, please take the second link, because it's a demo of the features, a simple demo. And this first one has no README at all at the moment. So yeah, ease of model admin, but on the front end. So that I will just show some basic code, just to show you that it's like other things in Silverstripe. I really like to use Silverstripe without pages if I don't need them. I always have the impression that I'm the only one who also uses Silverstripe without pages. Oh, that's some of you do. So then you need some routes on the right side, and you need a controller. I always define a base controller, so you have some global functions like for navigation, because you have no pages. And then you have a controller for the management of the model. So you just you recognize it from model admin. You have a managed model, you have a URL segment, and some title. And then you need to configure the model. And I have an extension for that. So you just add the extension to the class. And basically that's it. Then you get an interface of with a list with a list and with edit and delete functions with no filters. That's cheating. You will not get a standard filter for that. But you can add it then. You can also, of course, make custom form fields. The functionality of the form is that it uses the scaffold form fields that you are used to by get CMS fields, only that it's not using tabs, of course. And then you can add your own fields or replace them. And then the filter field, that's also a standard Silverstripe form where you can define a field list which shows the fields you want to filter with. And then have a function build data manager filter which uses the variables from the request to filter your objects. And last, you can add export fields. That's just like in normal Silverstripe configuration. As a second option, you can have page-based controllers. The demo I will show will also be with a page-based controller. That's really useful if you have a website with other pages and you need just front-end management of some of the models. No. So I will switch to a demo. Oh, I have to explain the demo because it's in German. So just to explain what you'll see next, it's the Schnuppertage Ahrensburg. Schnuppertage means that school children can apply to a one-day internship on a company. So the company or employers, as I mentioned here, the employers can make offers for internships. They are invited via email. They get a link, special link, and can put in their data. The students then register on this internship, and the students go to the internship, and the employers give feedback. The last step is because it's school children. The employers just say whether they appeared or not. It's not. It's very often that they don't appear. Oh, it's a small thing. I will zoom out a bit. I cannot zoom out. Yeah. So this is the basic interface. I told you this is the filter form where you can search for something. Oh, when you are logged in. And then you get the basic information. You get a basic editing form and every other functionality. And when you saw the process, well, I have to zoom out again. The employers get this is a normal page form which allows the employers to edit their information, and then it appears in the interface as an offer. And the manager of the system is the city of Ahrensburg. They can see all entries and call them if they did something wrong. It's really difficult to get right fill-outs of the form. And then after that, you the students can apply and appear also in the database. Oh, yeah, the application form for the students is also a standard Silverstripe website where you can implement every feature you want. Also, because it's a standard Silverstripe interface, and these are standard page controllers, you can add custom views. For example, the emails have a custom view that you can. These are email campaigns, so they send out a bunch of emails, and you can test the emails by selecting a recipient and send it. And this is just a standard view that you can implement on top of the data manager. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to show. Then I have to click here again. Yeah. So the state is it's working, but it's not finished, of course. And for you to, if you would like to consider that, you have to see the pros and cons. On the pro is you get very fast interfaces, just like you are, just like you know from the model admin. You just configure something and you get a front-end interface. It's really easy to customize because they're standard Silverstripe controllers. There are some cons of front-end interfaces. You know, there is no upload field functionality. It's really complicated to get that in. It's no standard rich text. You have to care yourself. And you have no grid field extension stuff and so on. At the moment, I'm considering not to implement grid field, but something like subforms. If you know Django, there's the form sets where you can edit an object and its sub-objects. That would be really useful. And I also, maybe I go the JSON forms way, then you have complex forms there. Yeah, missing at the moment are translations and front-end flexibility. As I used that for some projects, it's bound to my build process, and at the moment it's using UIKit as a renderer for the as a styler for the forms and the tables, but this could be changed. Yes, I really look forward to speak about front-end management interfaces and whether you would like to consider using such a module. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Any questions for Andy? All right, I'm just going to run over there.
Thank you. Do you know there's this extension to put the grid field in the front end grid field extension or something? Have you played with that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, because it'd be interesting to know a comparison of the two. Okay, never mind. Thanks.
All right. Anyone else? Here I come.
Thank you, Andy, for your interesting talk. I was wondering if you could also do this in the backend.
You mean as an alternative data manager?
Yes.
I never tried that, but maybe, yeah.
All right. Anyone else want to challenge Andy? It's great your colleague is like, do more work. Why don't you do it?
Thank you.
All right, give a big round of applause for Andy. Thanks again.